miles south of downtown L.A. as you get a look inside SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from SoFi. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now the former Ohio State Buckeye. Here's J.K. Dobbins. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. J.K. Dobbins. And he will score. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. For the return, here comes Britton Covey. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And now he loses the football. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Hurts now. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads. They all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run the toss to Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Now a 3rd and 2. To throw is Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goedert. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, You can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs.
And he's into the end zone. C.J. Uzama. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. A run with Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand.
The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes. Throwing, Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. Here it is on 4th down. A gain of 11 there as the decision to go for it pays off. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Will Disley. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Point after now from Dicker. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Throwing is Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number one. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Here's Hurts. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Woo! And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. First down, L.A. Pistol here for Herbert. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these 2 guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Now Herbert again. That one complete to Johnston. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Herbert to the air again, and that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. And that's complete to A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick, because that ball is coming out.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. Hurts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Again, Hurts. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon.
Just take what the defense is giving you. You can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Hurts again. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Britton Covey now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 97 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it. But when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, and it's because we don't see it very often. In a world of the ever-increasing touchback, we don't see a lot of returns in this league. So when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Davis now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Finding room across midfield. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles'
Now Herbert.
46-yard line.
On the move past the 40. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
That's the end.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he's going to be taken down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good surge will drop him. A loss on the play back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead? And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, L.A. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Covey now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see.